Adultery is not a 7 deadly sin.
Adultery is not a sin?
No.
Oh.
It's actually not. It's against the 10 Commandments.
Why are you not talking?
You want to do that? Do it. It's C.
What is it?
C, bro. C. Go C.
Yes, S-I-U.
Yeah, but it's not Sue. You said Sue. Who's Sue? Pika.
Ronaldo's goal record is sensational. How you've got the shirt on? You've actually copped a fucking shirt.
Got the shirt.
Right. Okay. Talk to me then. What's been? He's sort of holding the club together.
Yeah.
Not Ronaldo. Sort of. He actually is fully, bro.
Are you surprised Solskjaer hasn't been sacked?
Yeah, well, basically, I said last time on the pod, I said it could happen in a day, could happen in a week, could happen in a year. I think what's happened is United board have been caught slipping, and I knew this would happen. We don't have an alternative replacement ready. It's that simple.
Conte could have been that man.
It could have, but
would you have been happy with that?
I said this already.
Look, if it came down to it, Conte's a better manager than Ole Out and Solskjaer. Like, there's no denying it, 100%. So yeah, I would have taken it. But I also think I look at Conte at Spurs. I don't know if that's going to work. I said it to my boy who's a Tottenham fan. I was like, I really don't think this will work.
Why not?
Because of a guy called Daniel Levy.
So what's he going to do to affect Conte working? Go
on. He's a snake. So he will say, I promise you 150 million as a budget. And then when it comes to it, he'll say, oh shit, there's one clause. You have to sell Kane to get that 100. Do you see it? And that's how he moves.
Can Conte win trophies with Spurs with the squad that's there anyway?
No, I don't think so.
With that squad that's there?
I don't think he will. No. I really don't think he will.
So he doesn't have players to start his project now.
I'm saying Tottenham are such a mess. Yeah, you've got a world-class striker who doesn't want to play for the club and sulking. How does he? He's got to drop him. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. No.
Man management. Wait, so I'm in new manager.
So you're saying can he convince Kane to stay at the club?
Because that is the thing that's stopping Kane from being among the greats.
But
in his head he's going to be thinking like, I need that trophy to get me over.
But I don't know if the fans. I don't know if the fans fuck with him right now. I don't know if they're happy with him.
Kane.
Yeah, they're not. The Tottenham fans are not happy with him. Like, it's toxic. I'm saying like the best thing for all parties is that they need to part ways.
Yeah, but no. What I'm saying is before any window opens, I think Conte's some manager who will just happily drop Kane and keep the project moving.
Okay. I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
I think you'll go, right, this is what we're doing, a 3-5-2.
Yeah.
And go, look, this is what we're doing.
Okay, so here's my point now. I actually think without Kane, I don't think they're good enough to go on a long run and get a trophy.
All right, check this. 3-5-2, yeah?
Son and Mora.
Son and Mora up top.
No, stop it, bro. That's not going to win
trophies.
Son and Mora as a 5-3-2 up front is not going to win trophies.
Both will work hard and do high press.
Yeah, but that's not enough though. Who's going to score?
Who's going to score?
Son will score, but is he going to score enough to carry Spurs?
Why not? You know he's amazing in front of goal. Why not?
I think without Kane,
3-5-2, bro. Son and Mora up top. What's the issue?
Honestly,
is there an issue with that?
I don't think it's enough to win trophies.
The reason I reckon that they sacked Nuno eventually was because of the reaction from the fans, the boos that they had after the...
It was mad, bro. United game. It was mad.
But they also got a massive boos when Lucas was brought off.
Yeah. I saw that.
They do like his energy. Yeah. He does work really hard, and he's got experience. He's moving like a leader for them right now.
Yeah. I'm not doubting his credentials. I know he's a good player, but I'm saying there's a difference between being a good player and scoring goals consistently. He's not a consistent goal scorer. He's no Harry Kane. So this is what I'm trying to say. You can't think that you're starting Son and Kane together and that's going to get you trophies. Like, it's not. Okay.
Right, listen, I'm going to get straight into the emails today. Welcome back to another episode of For the People podcast. There's only 3 of us today. Where's Ironik?
Free the people.
He's got COVID-19.
Is he actually? Wait, he put that.
Yeah,
he's
in trouble.
Does the C not mean you've got COVID?
I think so.
No, see, I always used to think that, but it's the opposite. I've had to remind myself it's the opposite.
Right.
The C doesn't mean you got COVID. It makes sense, but every time I see that, I'm like, and then you realise, no,
COVID-19.
He's just come back from Dubai and he's ill already.
He's in bits, bro. He's in bits.
Listen,
he's
vaccinated
in pieces.
dons are getting very ill right now.
Yeah,
You're well though, right?
Just 2 days in.
Thank God for that.
Actually, I said a prayer. I didn't go to church. I said a prayer.
Who do you pray to?
Said a little prayer for you.
I'm Catholic.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the Irish in me, Catholic.
Okay, right.
And I believe in God. I pray every day.
Do you actually?
Every day, yeah. Always my whole life.
Do you actually believe in God?
Yeah, every day. I pray every day.
So why do you sin so much?
No. I think.
What?
I think I don't sin.
No.
Wait, you pray every day, but you sin so much, bro.
There are many sins. Yeah.
You're a
Like
relentless
sloth
sinner
and stuff like that. Yeah.
You do all of them, bro.
Yeah.
7 deadly sins.
Have you seen that film, Seven?
Yeah, like based on 7 deadly
That's
sins.
a
isn't it?
classic film.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Well,
What is it?
CJ, you're Muslim, aren't you?
Sloth,
You're Muslim.
pride. What's the other one? Greed, gluttony, wrath.
Well, tell us about your religion, Islam. Go on.
I'm not. Stop. Why are you saying that laughing? There are people that are Muslim.
What
that
are the
watching.
7 deadly
What
sins,
about-
bro?
Adultery. No, adultery is not a 7
news.
deadly sin.
Adultery is not a sin.
No,
Oh.
it's actually not. It's against the 10 Commandments,
Why are you not talking?
but it's not a deadly sin.
Lust.
You eat
I
loads,
guess.
bro.
I guess.
That's what
I guess
Bro, you eat a
adultery
lot.
would be covered under lust.
Lust, yeah, it is.
Gluttony is just that eating.
Excessively,
Right.
So which
like
ones
what
have-
he
wait,
does.
So
like
which
when
ones have you done
when
adultery?
like when
gluttony?
sometimes I'm with him,
just have 4
Bro,
rolls.
he eats like KFC, and then 5 minutes later we're driving. Like, I'm still hungry. I'm gonna get Morley's.
So which
I'm
ones
like,
have-
but you
wait,
just had KFC.
CJ,
2
which
minutes ago. And then another 10 minutes, like, oh, you know what? I could do with McDonald's. You're a mess, bro.
CJ, which ones have you
You're a
done?
mess.
Adultery,
You're a mess.
gluttony. You've done what too?
Oh,
Right, adultery,
shit.
gluttony. Which one have you done?
Have you got greed?
No,
You are a little bit greedy, bro.
Well, what? I'm
You
the
are a
least
little
greedy
bit.
person.
You used to be.
I'm the no, what coming from you?
What doesn't?
better now,
What
you're
doesn't
better
it
now.
share?
You're better.
He honestly, it's the worst. We're talking to Don that used to. You do a round, yeah. I get a round for us 3. Then you get a round,
you don't
yeah.
get rounds.
And then
No,
listen,
he's
listen.
changing.
I
Not
get my
now,
round,
not
you
now,
get your
come on.
round, right?
Yeah.
And the night's going well. CJ, it's your round. He goes, what?
He's talking
I
about
didn't
10
ask-
years ago. He's talking about 10 years ago.
I didn't
10 years ago. Apparently, he says I got a reputation. I don't remember this.
I didn't
but
ask for that
I'll
drink.
take on board. I'll take
I
on
didn't
board.
ask for that one.
Bro.
He done it to our
I
boy.
thought you just bought me
I'll-
that for
I'll-
a
Some
present.
boys you met, yeah. Black Panther,
Yeah.
yeah. He did it to
Oh,
him
yeah.
years ago, like
Yeah.
7 years ago, yeah.
I don't
It was
remember
his
this
round,
at
and he
all.
goes-
I don't
he was like,
remember
"Hey,
this."
He goes, no, I didn't ask for those rounds, lads, yeah. So I'm not doing no rounds.
I don't
yeah?
remember. I don't remember. Yeah.
That Don there that you met, I was like, he then, from that day, he was funny, he went, right, I'm never buying a round with CJ included ever again.
Oh.
So he started doing rounds with Out and going, yeah, but not, take one off, not for CJ. So he's buying rounds with everyone by the CJ.
Yeah, this is fake news, but
Funny.
anyway.
No, it's
But
real
I will
facts.
say one thing, Anton, you've improved, but there are times where, for example, something as small as Haribo, yeah, he's got a Haribo packet, we're here, and I say, can I have one? And he almost like makes me feel guilty for asking for a Haribo, like a cola bowl. I'm like, bro, it's just a packet of sweets.
Okay.
That's like, and that's a small example.
That's his food. He's got.
Yeah,
He's
it's
got to
like,
think
it's
about
mine.
food.
He's territorial. That's it. He's
So
very
we don't
territorial.
share food.
Yeah, it's territorial. That's greedy.
So you've done what? Adultery, gluttony.
Well, first of all, adultery is not a deadly sin, you donut.
Lust.
You're getting it
lust.
wrong, bro.
Oh,
Do you not lust?
Oh, so
you
you-
lust
so-
all the
so
time.
you-
Sloth. You're a bit of a sloth.
Oh,
aren't
bro,
you?
I told you, he literally ticks every 7. He's got a little bit of every 7. Definitely, bro. You have, bro, a little.
Mate, that's a
Lust, you lust every day, bro. You said,
adultery is just lust.
bro, you
Calm,
lust every day.
calm.
Let's go straight into the emails today. If you do want to get involved in the conversation, you can email us anonymously at forthepeoplepodcast@gmail.com. We have got a couple more to go through today. What's up, guys? I'll get right to it.
Yes.
Partner and I have been together for over 5 years now, and things are going great. Her and my mother have always gotten along outside a few minor issues, but recently they had a falling out and things have gone south. My mother apologised, and even though she has a legit reason for acting how she did, my partner is still holding it against her. I understand that she's traumatised, but I don't want this to be an issue moving forward, as these are the 2 most important women in my life. Have you got any advice? Love the show.
Oh, shit. So just to clarify, so basically the girl's mum and the girl's, yeah, the Don's mum, sorry, the guy's mum and the girl, his girlfriend, don't get on.
No, they've always gotten along outside of a few minor issues, but recently they had a falling out and things have gone south.
Got you. Right, okay.
So his mum has said sorry, and even though he says she had a legit reason for acting how she did, his partner is now holding it against her.
Oh, yeah, it's a lock-off, bro.
Oh,
It's a lock-off,
wait,
yeah.
from his partner.
Yeah, it's a lock off the partner thing, bro.
Oh,
Because you can't, yeah, if you're holding something that deep against his mum when she's apologized and he's saying that she had a genuine reason to do what she did, don't disrespect the Marjay. Like, why? Anytime if I'm going out with a girl who's disrespecting, especially a Marjay, a mum or dad, whatever, and you think, actually, no, they've got a genuine reason for why they did what they did, and she's holding it against her, even though the parents apologize. It's a lock off, bro. That's a fucking lock off.
Is it a lock off then?
So
Yeah, it's disrespectful. I find it disrespectful.
So if the girl wants to lock off the mum, yeah.
Well, they're definitely not getting on, and she can't seem to get over that thing, that moment that they had. Maybe she feels offended about the way that
even
his mum talked to her
So
or
she's
something.
so she's saying don't want to see her anymore.
Well, I don't know about that, but she's traumatized and she can't get over it. And he says it's holding it against her.
Yeah, he's holding it against her.
And he's
No,
CJ's,
she's holding it against his mum,
Yeah, that's
and
yeah,
CJ's
that's right.
saying lock off
his missus.
his missus
Yeah.
to
Basically, it's the missus
Or the mum.
and
Or the
the
mum.
mum.
yeah, I got you.
And they're fighting, basically.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
I mean, this happens.
I think
doesn't
it's
It
in that
actually does.
scenario,
I just clocked it. Actually
it's
does,
a,
but I ain't gonna go into
it's
it.
just a talk to the mum.
Wait, what do you mean you're not going to go into it? What's
No,
that?
as in like, I don't know what I should free like on behalf of other people, but yeah, that's a very. I think that's a situation that's close to home for some people that.
Oh, what, disagreements with mums? Or
All picking. Yeah, I did the maths late as well. Fucking hell, you got there in the end.
No, but I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't
literally.
think it's picking mums or.
It basically is, bro.
You think so?
It basically is. Like,
Well, I
listen
think
to the
that's
story. It
I
basically
actually in
is.
that scenario, even without kids, and it's just they're got in a relationship. I don't think it's about picking. I think you have to have conversation with both and talk and see what you can do. Have a talk, and then if it's still not working out, listen, if it's
I'm not convinced, bro.
It's still not working out, then you just got to weigh up: is this woman? Are you going to marry her? Have kids? Is it going to be serious? Are you going to start a family? If not, then you go with mum.
Yeah,
In that scenario, because it's just a girlfriend, really, isn't it? So you go with mum in that scenario if it can't be resolved through a conversation.
Yeah,
I think speaking through is always good.
Yeah, I think you're being really nice, but for me, I think it's a lock off. Like I said, it's a solid lock off. Yeah,
solid lock off.
yeah.
So
Because
would you lock off your wife then?
The thing is,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
just hold
100%,
up
yeah.
a
You lock
second,
off
right?
your wife.
They've
well,
been.
if she's saying something mad, like I don't trust your mum anymore.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't like your mum. Don't want to see your mum. And yeah,
Lock off your wife.
bro, that's peak, bro.
Can't you? No, yeah, but in your situation, lock off.
How long have
Wouldn't
you been with your
naturally-
missus?
Like 7 years.
Okay, these guys have been together 5 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
you
long
wouldn't- no,
time,
You
though.
would just lock off your wife like that
Bro, if there's a genuine
over
reason,
your family.
I'm saying specifically in that context where it's like the mum has basically said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it, or I won't do it again.
Yeah.
And she's still holding it against her. Why are you
Can't
with
you
a
just
partner?
talk though? Can't you just talk?
No, talk. Clearly, he's obviously tried talking.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
what I'm saying. I don't know if you're
So then
feeling.
it's a lock off.
Yeah, it's free it, bro. It's a lock off.
7 years of marriage.
Bro, lock off, bro.
Listen to this, yeah. Despite how long they've been together, if it's not working and this is as problematic as it potentially can be, then as far as I'm concerned, locking it off is a potential.
I'm waved.
But I'll say this much. They've put 5 years in, and communication is a much better way of hopefully fixing this, because, you know, if they've been through that much time, they must like each other or love each other or whatever.
Yeah.
The mum's situation is so common, though, in these relationships, sort of circles or triangles, whereby the son is potentially having to choose a lot of the time between the mum and the missus. Who are you spending more time with? Who are you going to buy a present for? Who are you going to, you know, all of this stuff, it's sort of got to be balanced out a little bit. And I guess there is a battle going on between mums and misses as well for your attention. Like, they both want to be the number one woman in your life.
100%. And do you know what? I'll echo that and say the partner should understand that the second or first most important woman in his life is going to be the mum. She should know that without even having to like be explained to. That's a fact. Like, I know, look, ultimately, if your mum's jarring or your mum is in the wrong, then you've got to check her. You've got to have a word with her and say what's going on. But it sounds like he's already done that, hence why she apologized to the girl.
Yeah.
So if she's apologized, then are we just going to hold things for like, are we going to hold grudges forever?
Some
when
people,
life is so
some people
short.
can't let go. Some people can't let
When
go.
life is short,
Yeah.
I don't want to be.
sad.
I don't want to be with a partner, a missus that's just gonna hold a grudge against my family, even though that person's apologized forever.
So what advice
That's
do we have
mad.
then? Because look, I'll be honest, locking it off isn't really ideal advice.
I know it's not ideal, but we're not here to be ideal, bro. We're here to free the realness. And I'm sorry, I'm saying hand on heart, it's a lock off, in my opinion. It's actually a
Can you not-
comfortable lock
So
off.
it's not a lock off for you. It's a lock off, but not a lock off.
I say it's a lock off. They're not married or anything. It's a lock off.
I think that can be resolved through a conversation through the middleman, just sorting it out.
Sometimes you can talk yourself to death, though, bro. Just they've clearly had a conversation about it. Hence why I sent in the email.
Yeah.
So what you want him to just keep having conversations for 5 years?
The thing is, right? His mum clearly did step out of line. She's admitted that.
Absolutely, and apologised though.
She's apologised, but that doesn't listen. If you start killing people and then apologise, it doesn't mean anything.
I know, but that's
so it's not about necessarily forgetting. It's just about forgiving.
Yeah.
Maybe he can explain that to her in some, loving way, basically.
I hope so for him. I hope so.
Otherwise, it's looking.
It's a lock off, bro.
You could potentially have years of problems on your hands. Wow, with mums and wives fighting. It's just God.
It's not worth it.
It's not
worth it.
It's really not ideal.
Yeah. Well, I'm giving it an LO.
Right. We'll move the conversation on. What's been going on in the music world? We've got no Ironic here, but I still want to do a track of the week.
Jesus.
Oh, do you know what? Listen, I've got this actually.
You've got track of the week?
Yeah, well, Ironik actually messaged me around 6 o'clock today, just before I got here.
Oh, ideal.
Yeah, very ideal, yeah. So his track of the week is Double Tap, Abracadabra, Unknown T.
Oh.
He said, CJ, I know you like that one. You're playing it a lot. You actually told me about this one. I said, you're absolutely right. And it's a fucking banger. Absolute asserty banger.
Okay. Unknown T and Abracadabra. Is Abracadabra the one with the voice?
Deep voice. Like
great.
Every single song, crud.
Yeah.
And Unknown T, similar crud. As soon as I saw the collaboration, I was like, this is gonna bang. I was like, this is a no-brainer.
Unknown T, he's a hit maker, isn't he?
Yeah. Comfortable
He's
hit
got quite
maker.
a few hits.
Comfortable.
Unknown T, Homer and B.
When we say hits, are they top 10s or?
Not top 10s.
Top 20s.
Okay.
Not
Top
top
20.
some,
Okay.
yeah, maybe. But it's more about the streets.
Top 20s.
Right.
Top 20s.
Are they top 20s?
I would imagine, right, just from the way that some of the tracks that I've heard of his, he can shut down a rave.
Oh, fully, bro.
He
Fully.
can shut down a rave.
And this is why I say it's mad, because even Abracadabra, in terms of shutting down a rave,
He's decent. Yeah.
Abracadabra is
He's
consistent.
doing well in
bro.
it. He's doing well.
Bro, he's consistent.
I
Man.
like it. It's always
It's like delivery. Yeah, it's delivery. Deep voice delivery, yeah.
I always wonder, right, with with English or let's say black British kids, how are they viewed in how people think of you in Nigeria?
I know exactly how, because I've been in circles where it's like proper Nigerian, like proper straight from fresh off the boat. Yeah, like university, loads of scenarios.
Yep.
And the perception of me is basically like bougie Niger king though.
Oh.
King.
Yeah.
They see me as a king, bro.
London boy,
Yeah,
London
because
boy.
London boy, but also like bougie
Flashy.
London. Yeah, flashy. And obviously like for me at one point I felt uncomfortable. I was a bit like, no, but my heritage. And now it's kind of like a ongoing joke that I will always say, yeah, but I know more than you, and I test them out about certain things because I'm obviously trying to impress and say that, yeah, I still know my roots.
Right.
And they kind of like it as tongue in cheek.
But it's just like for Jamaican as well, like
Yeah.
London Jamaican. You know what they see like a Jamaican.
Also,
You
don't
see
forget,
that,
don't
like,
forget,
they're
because
they're laughed at. You know,
yeah,
they're
100%.
laughed
Yeah,
at.
don't forget as well.
London boy.
Don't forget as well, because I've got a white wife.
Say that again, man. Say that again.
In Jamaica,
They
London
laugh at-
Jamaicans are laughed at.
Yeah.
Like they're mocked. Like as
Yeah.
like you're not Jamaican. Like
Yeah.
if I go over, I already know like they laugh at me.
Yeah,
So I'll be
right.
like, I'll say I'm from St. Elizabeth, Black River.
But
they'll go.
Yeah, but do they not want? It is a serious question. Do they not want stuff from you as well, though? Because
Yeah, yeah, 'cause
I
you're
get a
seen
lot
as-
of family members ask me for money.
Yeah, you're seen as
You
rich.
see it? They're like, oh, just spare me because
Yeah.
I've had a difficult
You're
month.
seen as rich.
That's
when
what
you're
happens,
London
bro.
boy. It's same Nigeria.
I hate to say, bro. The other thing is as well, because I've got a white wife. That's another perception where they're a bit like, well, you're not from
Bougie.
Nigerian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you're not
really
Nigerian. Yeah, like that's you got to remember.
What's a
out
white
there,
wife scene? Is that like trophy?
I guess so.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
get there's
Okay,
that
right.
perception.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's like, nah, guys.
That's
it's
changed
not
a lot
actually-
now, though. That's
It's not that
changed a
deep.
lot, though.
It's not that
That
deep.
has changed though a lot.
In
What is
Nigeria,
it?
you're
It's
talking
worse.
It's not as no. It's very commonly seen now. I think Nigerian families they're seeing it a lot now.
Where?
I see it- no,
Where,
no,
bro?
I see it-
In
no.
Nigeria?
Yeah, no, because I see
No,
it, there's a
bro.
lot. There's a lot of Nigerian
Nah,
men with
bro.
white women. There are a lot of Nigerian men with white women now.
In Nigeria.
No.
When you say a
that
lot,
go
what
over,
percentage, bro?
That they see their family. And then I've got a white missus.
I don't know, bro. When you say
Oh.
a lot, what do you mean a lot?
I think quite a lot. I think quite a lot.
I don't
Do you
know,
not agree
bro.
with that?
I don't know, bro. Do
I
the-
mean, look,
what
from
percentage?
the Nigerian side of my family,
Yeah.
there is one guy, Uncle Charles,
yeah,
who's been with his Greek missus for like 25 years.
Greek.
and that's one.
Yeah, and let me tell you, when I say it was a big deal for both sides of their family, Greek side to accept Nigerian to accept Greek,
Yeah,
it's all
bro.
mad.
Yeah, bro.
So
yeah, I don't think it's as common as you think.
there's no
sometimes.
one else, bro.
You
There's
got-
nobody else. Oh no, wait. Dion's married white guy as well.
Even your brother, he'll go Nigerian. Innit?
That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Like,
So
we're talking about people who are, again, like we've discussed before, right?
Yeah.
The environment that you grow up in, and you know what is available to you, your surroundings and circles, is going to really influence what you end up being with. So,
like if we were around Latinas like 24/7, I would have married a Latina.
Yeah.
okay, relax.
Change
Respect your wife.
Oh, come on, bro.
No,
Exactly.
I found the one. Fate.
Listen,
Kim Kardashian.
Oh yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, she's moved on quickly.
She's single.
Swiftly. She's very much single.
She's
yeah,
with that guy, Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did my research, right? And I
Oh,
was
raw,
like,
man.
what?
You look excited.
Yeah, I said, what? I said, what? Oh, I said, what? Basically, his ex was
Jesus.
Ariana Grande, yeah?
Yeah.
And he's been with
Oh,
a few,
you love Ariana
He's been
Grande.
with a few other celebrities, right?
She's a little bit.
She looks
No,
young.
I like
I
her
was so
singing in
confused.
her
I'll
face.
I'll say that
Her
to
face
him.
was
Oh,
singing.
okay.
I've always said that. I was
Singing them in the face.
body of a child,
Bro.
allow me.
All right, good.
So yeah, basically, her ex was his ex was Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
He's linked with Kim Kardashian now, and he's been linked with a lot of celebrities in the past. I was thinking, who's this Pete Davidson? He's not even like a looker like that, yeah? Right. I was like, bro, what's going on? Like, I was like, why are they all gassing? Then it's come up on the TikTok, because man's a specialist. Basically, it's come on TikTok. Someone's talking, it was an American radio show, they're talking on TikTok, and then one girl knows Kim and the people around her. And he was like, oh, so she's living with Pete Davidson now. What are your thoughts? Like, and she was like, no, they're not boyfriend and girlfriend, yeah? He was like, it looks like they are, yeah? And she goes, and then she goes, but they've banged. And he was like, no, I don't believe you. She's like, yeah, no, they've banged. Yeah? And then basically, she goes, he's known for having a massive penis. Like, massive.
Okay.
Yeah? And he was like, what? He's like, she goes, I've got two friends that have beat him. One was Ariana, and one's a non-famous friend. She's like, they've both said it's like
It's confirmed.
massive,
Yeah.
big, long. Yeah.
Right.
So the
That's
guy
why
was just
Kim-
like, oh, okay. So it makes sense. So he's basically got a reputation in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But it's like, man's slanging. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why.
You just need referrals. You just need
Yeah,
referrals.
you
That's
just need
it.
referrals.
When Ironik put in the chat that, you know,
He's got a good CV, I think he said, yeah.
And
I haven't actually looked back at his CV, yeah.
Adding Kim K to that list is
it has to be just long slong.
Yeah.
right. So that's the key
Mad.
here.
What else?
The
What else
referrals
was
is
he?
mad if people whispering. Like, oh, you heard about? Man's got 20 inches.
Hang on a second. What
Like,
else? What else?
20?
What else does
Did
he
it start
do?
going on the WhatsApp? It's 20.
Yeah.
It's, you know what I'm saying?
Some girl, not all. Do girls love 20 though? I don't know if girls love 20.
I don't know.
I'll be real. I don't know if girls do. Girls love 20.
Kim would though, because her
I don't
bum's
know.
got a fake bum.
20 is
To get in,
wild. This is
You
do
need
you
at least
know
20?
To get to Kim, you need at least 15.
Do you think so?
Huh?
Because
What?
Kim's bum's so round.
Bro, don't work
to
like
get
that.
in, you need at least 15. So even touch the
Does
you
it?
need to touch
All
the
right.
roots.
Okay.
Touch the roots.
I think that's about how you position.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe,
Or how
yeah,
she
if you
positions
could get
herself.
to the, yeah, the eagle. The eagle.
Oh, mate.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Gee.
She's also really small, Kim K. It's you know that photographic sort of misconception. It looks like they're just.
She's 5'2".
There you go.
That's quite. Yeah,
that
that's
is
quite small. bro.
Verging on borderline midget.
3
you know what I
inches
mean?
away.
Small.
Yeah, 3 inches
She's
away.
small.
Anyway,
Right.
so I was this guy's holding hands with her on the roller coaster, looking like they're young love.
Yeah.
or
That's not
whatever.
his hand. That's his penis, bro. Wraps round the hand, G. You know this.
So, how's Kanye feeling about this? Listen, right? He's got how many kids have they got? 3 kids?
5.
No, they've got 5 kids.
They got a lot of kids now, bro.
No,
They've
listen,
expanded
right?
the family.
Listen to this, right? I don't mean to be funny, right? And I mean no disrespect, but if I've got 5 kids with a woman, you can't sleep with her, even if we're separated, bro.
Oh,
Honestly, you can't.
right.
Really
So you're,
archaic, bro.
you're
That's
saying
really
that-
archaic,
you're
bro.
saying she's
That's
out of the
really
game.
archaic.
No, you're out of the game, love.
Oh no,
you're out of the
yeah.
game.
I don't think it works like that, bro.
Bro, I've
I
got
don't
5
think
young'uns. Yeah?
sadly, I don't think it works. 'Cause
What? So
is-
Pete Davidson
Yeah,
and
just
his fucking
yeah.
massive show,
20
are
inches
just
long.
waking up
Yeah.
in the morning
just
around the kids.
smacking it like a baseball bat,
Smacking it.
with like a baseball
Bow,
bat.
bow, bow, bow.
It's mad, bro. But
I don't know.
but I
She's
will
moved in very quickly for me.
I think, do you know what? They broke up around last year? I think was it
Was it a
last
year
year?
ago?
Do you not
About a
think
year ago.
all women have their needs? That need to be satisfied?
she'll
they
say
do,
I want to
but
move
not
on.
publicly. Then don't publicly
Okay.
humiliate me because I've
Oh,
got
yeah, like
and
the
the
right.
kids. I've got
Yeah.
5 kids, bro.
So do they just?
Do I want
yeah.
dad Like, are they going to go? What? Who's this on the roller coaster?
So what do you want them to do? Should they like just
I want
stay
her
in
to
and
have a
hold
little-
hands and watch Netflix and never leave the house?
Honestly,
like prisoners.
bro, the house. Never leave the house. The house is like fucking Centre Park.
So if
Yeah,
you don't,
true,
if you're
yeah.
saying that, yeah, 5 kids, whatever, I shouldn't be, but if you man bumped into Kim and she said, I want to bang you now, you're gonna say no, it's ridiculous, yeah. I'm respecting.
No, the guy will
I'm
do it. The
respecting
guy will
God,
always
mate.
do it. You know.
I'm taking.
Are you okay,
Oh,
bro?
is this? You said I'm taking, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Kim, I'm taking.
I don't. Do you have that thing? What's it called?
What do you
What's
mean?
that list called? You know, you get the hall pass.
Full pass.
Oh, about
Yeah, yeah.
one person you're allowed to.
There's like a list. or
I've never
something.
discussed
Do you have
it.
Is that what that's-
No, I've never. I don't discuss. Oh, who am I allowed to bang
Has
if
your
I
missus
meet
not
them?
said that?
Why would I ever say to my missus, "Oh, who am I allowed to
No,
bang"?
because it's a fake. It's never gonna happen.
I don't get
It's
it.
like one of those this way.
Oh,
If
it's
I
like
meet
joke.
Drake,
I was in haha.
Yeah,
instead
yeah,
of-
if I
yeah,
meet
but we
Drake.
roll in circles. I don't want to hurt us up, but we roll in circles where we might actually meet the people.
Yeah, I'm not-
So it doesn't work. What do you want me to do here? Oh, Margot. Hey, Margot.
yeah,
Do you see it? Like,
and they
what?
go, and they go.
Oh,
The list.
yeah.
Your missus.
Yeah,
The list.
it doesn't make sense.
Do you imagine that happening?
No, it don't make sense.
Hey,
We-
just met Margot. Safe.
Bro, you know idols have become rivals.
Yeah, but
You've seen it. I've seen it. You've seen firsthand.
Yeah, you got to close them.
I don't know, bro. We've seen firsthand those examples. But anyway,
Where's this rumor of Margot Robbie and Will Smith come from?
that was time
Because
ago.
of the movie they filmed together, Hitch.
Focus.
Focus.
Oh,
They were close, and apparently there was a
Yeah.
rumor flying around that he battered her.
Yeah.
Because she had Leonardo DiCaprio, then she had a Will Smith film. She was on top of the world.
Yeah.
Oh,
she,
is
she was
she
hot
just-
property at that point.
Apparently,
but is
yeah.
she famous for sort of dating a lot?
No, but just
Will Smith was just they're close scenes.
basically
innit?
as
They're
soon as
close
before the
scenes.
movie came out, and now I look back at it, it might have just been publicity for the movie.
Yeah.
But while they were making it, there were like photos, allegations all over the papers, Daily Mail, the whole lot saying Margot Robbie and Will Smith affair, and literally
Oh.
blew up. Yeah, blew up all over the papers.
Okay.
So it's like there can't have been smoke without fire.
Right, listen, you've got an email to go through. If
Go
you
on.
do want to get involved, remember the email coming across your screens right now. You can also get us on the WhatsApp. Put the number right there as well.
Listen, tracksuit here. Thought we'd switch it up. I'm gonna read an email today. Yeah.
Yeah, tracksuit.
Yo, love as always. Yeah. I've two.
Just read the fucking
Read the email out. Are you illiterate?
I have 2 questions. One is quite dark, and the other may help you transition to other topics, and it's still important to me. Do you have any advice for dealing with the terminal disease of a family member for the person that is going to remain behind? I feel that we are approaching the end for my father and do not think he's going to last very long. I have a medical background and I have explored all treatment options worldwide. And now I am managing him so that he does not die with anything bothering him. Examples, pain, nausea, etc. I'm very attached to my family, and this experience has really made me see things differently. However, I am getting weak as this has been going on for some time. The only thing that I have found to help is my love for the rest of my family. Any advice on how else you keep going when the inevitable happens?
Wow. Okay.
What are you saying, boys?
That's quite sad, isn't it? Well, to be honest, like, let's be real. Like, obviously, unless you've been in that situation, it's quite hard to advise someone on what to do.
Right, look, I've been in that situation.
I've been in that situation as well.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
You say, man. You say.
Well, it's one of those things where I lost my mum when I was about 11 years old. So it was a mad game-changing moment in my life. This was just as I started secondary school. And unfortunately, I lost her to cancer. So obviously, it's a serious, like, monumental death, monumental loss. But I think what I would say is I didn't know at the time that she had it. So it wasn't like anyone was like, okay, you know what's going to come, but this is how you manage it. It was sprung on me as it happened. You see it? So that was on like, okay, shit, by the way, you lost your mum. This is why. So it was a bit mad. But I think looking at this person's situation, if someone said to him, oh, okay, come on, man up, like, deal with it. That's ridiculous advice. You can't say that. All you can do is really be there. He's got to surround himself with people that he trusts. Like, if he's in a circle where there's 1 or 2 people, it won't be 8 or 9. It'll be like a few people that are very much genuinely there for him. That's all he can do. That's all he can try and do rather than try and shut himself off.
I get the feeling that part of his struggle is not even so much actually losing the person, but just the stress of keeping them, you know, as best kept as he can.
Yeah, he's doing his thing, isn't he? Like, he's trying his best. Obviously, it's a difficult situation. Like,
what about believing God? Like, talk to God.
No, listen, right? It's that's great. That will do its bit for each and every person that matters to. But like my mum looks after my aunt quite a lot, or has done anyway, over the last, like, God knows how many years. It must be close to like 20 years, because my aunt has acute MS, and, you know, had a leg amputated, and has just been bedridden for so long that she's needed someone to do everything for her. So the stress that she is constantly kind of exuding is mostly down to having to look after someone who's, you know, close to death.
that's hard. It's hard, man. That's so hard.
But if as happens sometimes, it doesn't happen, as in, you know,
they stay alive.
Yeah, but they're just sort of ill.
Yeah.
Then they need constant care, and that takes its toll on the other person, or the carer of that person. So I get the feeling that as much as the actual loss of the family member and what that can do to the family is, you know, of devastating effect, so is looking after a person
for real,
who's sort of on the way out as well.
I think sadly, like, he doesn't really have a choice. Like, obviously, it's not ideal, and everyone's situation is different. You never know what people are going through, but that's his family member who he obviously loves. Like, he can't then say, well, I'm done, I've tried my best, like, I'm just going to leave you be. Like,
a lot of people do. A lot of people will put the family member in a home, for example, and just say, you know, you deal with them.
I think that's different then. That's different. As long as you're making sure they're looked after, I don't have a problem with it.
Oh,
okay.
So let's say when your dad gets ill, or is older, and maybe needs help doing stuff, are you gonna step in? And
I will always 100%. But I think if it got to a point where that person is becoming more of a nuisance than not, like
nuisance.
Yeah, this is what they say. They say, like, 5 years down the line, like, it sounds like this from what you've described. Your mum's auntie, you said?
It's my mum's sister.
Not. It sounds like if it starts taking its toll and it's affecting your circumstances,
it's not healthy.
There's no point you both dying.
So you said your dad's at home.
I'm not looking to send my dad to a home, and luckily I don't think he'll be in that scenario
but listen,
I don't think he'll get that peak ever.
When people get to a certain age, right, or there's a certain way through their process of sort of illness, they can't do anything for themselves sometimes. And that means you've got to do everything, including all the stuff that you kind of don't want to be doing.
So what if you're in a situation where you're doing so much, you've got to focus on bringing money in for the family, the direct, immediate family, as well as extended family, and you say to your dad or mum, I literally don't have the capacity to be at your bedside every single minute of the day. I need to get some help for you. That's the conversation you have.
Well, if it gets to the stage where it's affecting you, you've got to get help. Yeah,
that's it. Like,
or you ride it out. You struggle through, and you do what you got to do for your family.
So even if it's impacting you and what you're giving to your family.
Well, look, I can only really kind of put this to that situation that I'm talking about with my mum, and
she's riding it out. To be fair,
she sacrificed a lot to look after her sister, basically. Who, if you know, no one else had done that, or she hadn't done that, then she would have been left to the system, and as a result, not got the care, and she wouldn't be here.
Right,
That's the truth. She wouldn't actually be here if I hadn't fucking brought her back to life as well, because she died in front of my eyes once.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's a story for another time.
What happened last night?
So I'm streaming. Right, I was doing career mode, FIFA actually. Yeah. I've taken over Newcastle.
Of course you have.
I've got £1 billion in the transfer market.
Unlimited
budget.
funds.
Basically unlimited funds, yeah. 4 a.m. I'm on Twitch, everything's calm. I heard a noise outside.
Raw.
I thought, let me just have a look, because I'm super aware Even when I've got the headphones on, if I hear something, I need to know where that noise has come from. Right? I looked out the window and lo and behold, there's a Don sat in the passenger seat of the car.
No, allow me.
Yeah, in my fucking hold on.
Wow.
No, allow me. That's mad.
Sat there, just thinking about things.
Do you know what? The maddest thing is, right? Because it was so dark, I couldn't see. So for a split second, I thought,
Am I seeing?
oh, it's her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, raw.
Because I had heard her get up to the loo shortly before.
Yeah.
And in my head, I was like, the only way that there can be a person in there, in the car, is
if it's this person.
Her. Right? And I looked closer, because the split second had gone, and then common logic came back into play. Yeah. I looked, I was like, no, that's a Don with a hat on. She doesn't wear hats. Not like that.
I can actually imagine him processing it as it's happening.
Sat right there.
Oh, no.
And I just flung the shoes on. I actually ran out to the garden to get a crowbar and just run outside. The car door was shut, and the thing is, I reckon he must have either seen me or heard scrambling around as I just opened and shut doors to get out. And he was trying to get down the road.
What is him run?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I just chased after him, caught him swiftly.
You caught him?
I caught him within about 8 seconds.
Genuinely. Slow down.
Yeah, but did he have anything on him?
Yeah, he had 2 bags on him.
From the car?
I don't know this Don, do I? So I don't know, but I'm just I just said, "Oi, come here!"
Yeah.
Grabbed him, put him up against the wall.
So what's going on?
Smashed my head into his forehead.
Yeah.
And then I said, "Listen, mate."
Yeah.
I said, "You got 2 choices.
Yeah.
I'm either going to break your legs or you're going to empty out all your pockets. Yeah. It's one or the other. Which one are we doing?" So he emptied the pockets, emptied the bags. Honestly, there was nothing in there. At this point, I started to feel sorry for him.
Was he just a little teenager or something?
He's a man.
It's a man.
Fucking man. Yeah. Like when I was like gripsing him up, initially, I thought he's big enough to actually fight back. So actually, that's why I headbutted him. And then the thing was, because he sounded so desperate, it just like it got my conscience.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, right, he's homeless, he's got nothing, and he was basically desperate. So it was like, I've been desperate before, and you do stupid stuff. So I just wanted to scare the shit out of him, basically. And as I was doing that, this other guy walked up behind me. Yeah. In a fucking, the full orange work suit, the fluorescent neon, the night workers.
Oh, okay.
And this Don was massive, bro. Yeah. So immediately, I've got this metal bar in my hand, but I'm thinking, right, is he with this guy? He's suddenly, this is peak. Crowbar or not, this guy's hench.
He's doing maths. He's doing maths.
So then he goes, "Oh, is this the fucker that's been stealing from cars around here?"
Oh.
And then I was like, "Oh, yes. I've got him. I've got him."
Shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I went back to it.
Yeah.
But I felt justified because for a second I was thinking, right, either his mate's going to get involved or he's going to, dub me in for like.
But how can
it looked like I was attacking this guy basically?
Oh, them ones.
But anyway.
That was lucky, I guess. That was lucky. But I think, don't drop it like that, bro.
Drop what?
But listen, it sounded like you did the right thing, because you could have knocked him. You could have beat him to a barge pole. But like,
I've played it round in my head afterwards, and I'm not sure I did the right thing.
What should you have done differently?
The thing is, if he is a crackhead, he's probably gonna not listen to what I've said, and he's gonna do what he's doing again. Yeah. If he is desperate in life, if I had called the police, he might have got a meal, a roof over his head. I know you're in the system, but he might have actually sorted his life out. And then if I'd smashed his legs, he definitely wouldn't have come back. Yeah. And so also, in a way, I was like, did I do the right thing? Conscience, bro. Honestly, conscience is not good. It's not good. It gets in the way.
Yeah. If you could do it,
ruthless. Yeah. Ruthless in your fucking.
I'll be honest with you. I think you're right. I think option C would have been the right thing to do. Yeah, the legs. The legs going. Just give him a little sign, just so he knows. Just so he knows.
Pen for that, but
I don't think you are. I don't think you are. I don't think you are. I don't think you are.
Yeah, pen.
No, if he's tried to break into, I swear, I don't know the law that well in this country, but if someone's trying to break into your car, you could break their legs.
You
cannot break their legs.
They'll say you could restrain them.
The thing is, let's say if we were in America,
it'll be fine. Yeah, you can shoot a man.
No, well, I mean,
you can
technically yes.
Yeah,
but then if it went down the way that it did, and I ended up breaking his legs,
then
he'd sue the fuck out.
Yeah,
okay,
you,
fine.
You chased
and
him
he
out.
went.
Okay.
Yeah. I've seen cases where people have broken into nightclubs and broken their ankles trying to climb in, and they've sued and they've won.
Yeah.
The world's mad.
It's true.
And look, I'm all into policing the community, or we should be able to police ourselves. But honestly,
that's insane.
I just didn't want to,
that's
fuck him up
insane.
too bad, because he was obviously in a bad place anyway. Do you know what I mean?
So if he comes again a week from now, what happens then?
He says, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Honestly,
No, it's not funny, bro. I don't want to think about it.
no,
But it's annoying me a little bit.
Honestly,
Yeah, if he does it again, it's just, I don't remember.
I don't think he will, because I think he was shit scared.
All right,
that's
fine.
the thing.
Fine.
He's a crackhead.
The initial rush,
Yeah.
the initial rush was a lot, bro. I didn't. Do you know what I mean? Like I had him up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
He was at the point where it was like, okay, I'll do what you say.
Yeah,
at
fine.
that point.
Yeah.
So at that point, that's when I started to pity him, because he had nothing anyway. He's taken up. There's fuck all in my car apart from 2 fucking sweets, mate.
Yeah.
But did you spread his cheeks?
Huh? Oh, relax.
What are you doing? What?
Yeah, no, look, old school dons. Those shoes, take them off. Yeah, trousers, take them off. Yeah, run home. Yeah.
Oh, you
home.
could have done that. You could have done
All
that.
of that. But look, man,
Right,
that's what I'm
could have
saying.
done that.
I got contact.
Yeah,
He's sleeping on the streets, bro.
I know,
I'm leaving
I know.
him with pants.
You're
on.
mocking
Come
him,
on.
yeah, a little
He's
bit.
gonna die of pneumonia.
Yeah.
You should have stripped him naked, bro.
No, bro, I'm not into
Full
that.
naked.
Come on, man. It's not the 90s anymore, anyway.
It's
You
cold.
stripped
I'm
him,
not gonna lie to you, bro.
It's a listen.
It's actually, bro. It's actually really cold outside as well.
It's freezing.
It's freezing. Yeah.
You know the funny thing
It's
is, man,
freezing.
that's what he kept saying to me. I said,
I'm cold.
what the fuck are you doing in my car? And he goes, I was cold.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what am I,
That's calm.
fucking idiot? What are you talking about?
I'm cold.
What are you talking
But
about?
how did he get in though? How did he get in?
Okay,
How
now
did he get into
this
the
is
car?
my thing. Yeah,
was open.
this was actually one of the. I forgot this. This is one of the main reasons why I felt sorry for him, because when I was like, "How did you get in the car?" He goes, "The car was open."
Yeah,
Oh,
there
for
you go.
fuck's sake.
There you go.
So now I was like, "What?
It's possible.
What do you mean the car was open? Am I a dickhead?" Yeah? Yeah? He goes, I swear to you, the car was open. I've walked over to the car again. Yeah. The car is still open.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's her. She's left the car open again.
Okay, fine.
It's the second time. It's the second time that the car's been broken into.
Oh.
And it's the second time that the car's been open.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
The common fucking
It would.
the common
Something would have
denominator
been
is lock the car.
If the car was open though, to be fair,
Something would have been
and I was desperate. I'd mostly just have a 10-minute chill. Just
Do you know
sat
what
there.
the funny thing is, man?
Yeah.
Chill.
Walking home once, about 10-15 meters in front of me, I saw this guy. He's getting into his car, and then I realised that's not his car, because he's trying to get into every car. He's walking down the road just trying to open
Check
every
in,
door.
check in.
Yeah, that's an old school thing. Though.
And it is getting cold though, lads. I'm telling you.
No,
You
no,
get
no, no,
one-
don't. 'Cause
No.
That's what it was. That's what pissed me off. Yeah, you're insulting my intelligence. You're not getting in my fucking car to sit down and be warm. Please, bro.
Oh,
You can't turn the heater on. It's still
Fucking
freezing. in
hell.
there.
Yeah, it's a bit
He
assumptive,
looked-
isn't it?
Look,
It's
when I was looking out the window, he was looking through the car. Yeah,
Yeah.
simple. Fucking.
yeah.
He didn't get
Mate,
anything.
you're cold.
He didn't get anything.
Nothing to get, bro. Anyway,
Jesus.
eventful night.
I'm glad you came out of it unscathed though. That was the most important thing.
Yeah. Well,
Trust me, bro. You never know. Like in this day and age, like you're running after a dog.
Yeah,
He could've had
He
a
could
shank.
have. Do you see it? If
do you
he's
know
got a shank,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
You know
you're.
the maddest thing is, right? If that
It's
was
a slip.
America, I would have just not gone outside.
Oh,
He could have turned around with
100%.
Australia. Yeah, the
Because
glizzy.
people are just mad out there.
but
man.
you would have. I'll be real. If it was America, you'd be carrying.
Yeah.
You'd be heavy, bro.
Well, while I
Mate,
was in
look-
America, I definitely wasn't carrying. So
Oh yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
looking to carry. Are you? What? So
Bro,
if you
I'll be real, bro. My boy,
looking to carry?
my boy's lived in Florida for 7 years, bro.
He carries,
He
obviously,
said
yeah.
fully, he's like
Florida,
He
bro,
says,
yeah.
bro, don't worry about me. We might look like, but we heavy though.
Oh
He says,
God! Wow.
We might look like,
Yeah,
but we
though.
heavy though, G.
Wow.
He said,
Yeah. No.
he said, when you come FL, we might look like. I'm like, what are you? What is, bro? He
Yeah,
carries, bro. He
Yeah.
says,
Everyone's
anyone who
heavy.
tries it, trust me, bro. But he said, my
Straight to the
dad's,
dome. It's mad.
he's fully on it. I was laughing. I was like, America's different, man.
It's scary, America. Like,
America-
I'm surprised you're saying that you wouldn't, just because I'm so sure that everyone's got one.
Did you ever see anyone
Do you
take a
know-
gun out in New York?
I saw someone get shot in New York.
There you go. See?
Like, very soon after being there.
There you go.
We've got a policy though. If you live by it, you die by it. So I really do believe in that. So if you should expect other people to treat you in a way, then and you got everyone carrying, then everyone's going to be shooting each other.
That's fucked. That's what I'm saying. That's
well,
fucked.
especially with everyone in the world had guns, and you had them licensed from 18. I think there'd be a lot of deaths because from just little squabbles that you would fight.
100%.
One
bro.
man's
CJ
gonna
would have shot me already. Remember? He would have shot me.
Just the ones. You remember? I'm not doing a hot chip. Bow. Yeah. And then it's like you get home, you like.
That's funny, but it's not. That's funny. That's funny, but it's like actually not funny because I don't think when man them shoot their own circle in America, you know when you see that sometimes in documentaries and that, whatever. For me, that's not funny.
Yeah, but you understand
don't shoot your boy.
Or what happens is when you give someone a gun, you get a different kind of power. You start like things that will just be. For example, if you walk in and your missus bang another man without guns in the society, you'd be angry. You might punch man up. Blah blah blah. But if you got a gun, you go, this is when I'm going to use it. I mean, you're like, just a one shot, bow. Do you mean like,
wow,
licensed?
Is that what you do?
It's shooting. Like, you know, if there's a big argument, it's definitely a leg shot minimum.
Leg shot.
CJ would have leg shot you.
No argument.
He would have taken out the punch.
There's no argument.
No one in my circle's getting shot, bro.
He would have lifted the shirt. He would have gone, what are we dealing with? What we dealing with? You know that. You know. He was at that point.
Bro, you know who's shooting who in the house, in the yard?
What we dealing with?
Once you bring the guns into the conversation,
What, for not eating a chip? For not eating a chip? A gun is a gunshot. Oh, stop it.
Yeah, what are we dealing with? We're standing up. You mean?
Wild West. It's the Wild West.
Oh, but yeah, Australia's in America is different out there, bro. Fucking hell.
So you two are saying New York's your best state or in America or best?
New York State, but I'm talking about the city though. I'm not talking about the state.
Is that your best place in America? You two?
Oh no.
What's your favorite state or city in USA?
I still haven't been. Obviously, Nevada, Vegas for me is my favorite.
Okay.
But New York is like for me. It's like it suits my lifestyle. I'm a city boy, so I like being in the city.
Well, you've lived in New York.
Yeah,
Do you rate it?
I loved it. I loved it.
It's not your favorite.
I really struggled. But I really struggled out there as well. Like we were, do you know what I mean? Hustling from the ground up, if you were, as it were. Yeah. So I got the true gritty New York. Do you know what I mean? Harlem.
I was going to say, were you in Brooklyn? Which way? Like Bed-Stuy? Whereabouts in Harlem?
Spanish Harlem.
Oh,
what's the food like around in them?
It would have been unreal.
Special.
Yeah, it would have been unreal.
Special. Even the little $3-4 Mexican beans and rice with the big leg of chicken. Serious.
Yeah. No, New York is sick, man.
We've moved to Manhattan, main Manhattan, but also to Queens as well.
How was Queens?
Queens again, it's different energy.
Different energy.
Yeah.
It used to be, yeah.
There's a lot of like gentrification that's gone on over the years, man. It's not the thing that we all grew up knowing as the gritty place it is. But there are places where it's like just the typical blocks of flats that you get out there.
I thought it was for like when you're British though, in those scenarios, I think you might get let off if you walk down the wrong hood. They'll go, what are you saying? And you go,
I only had to open my mouth for people to be like, huh?
Yeah, that's cool.
But
did you find that?
Listen, man, I've grown up. This is something that I've always wanted to free to other people, or like try to actually make a norm. Is you should be able to walk freely everywhere and feel confident in doing that. Yeah. And because I grew up in West London, went to school in South London, had friends and family in East London, and obviously for football, and ended up like in my teenage years spending a lot of time in North London. I genuinely feared nowhere, and you know, for someone to say like, "Oh, I can't walk through that estate," it would just be fucking alien to me.
That's a good position to be in, just comfortable all over London.
I get that, but there's still areas that you just get G-checked.
Oh, like, I'm sure, yeah, of course.
But he's not talking about that. He's talking about the fear element, though.
Oh, that's good that he's got no fear. But I'm saying that's good. That's great. Yeah. Like, I'm saying that doesn't really work in some areas.
By the way,
you're coming through.
The thing is, right? Most people have this sort of illusion that people are out protecting postcodes.
They're really not.
The truth of the matter is, I've walked through some really dangerous fucking hoods, man. Not only in England but abroad as well, and there's no one there most of the time, bro. So if you're just walking with confidence through, no one says anything. Yeah. There's no one to say anything most of the time.
That's a fact.
What about when you went to Brazil, favelas?
I mean, that's slightly different.
Did you go through favelas?
I wasn't alone, but yeah, I was there.
Trash. Security?
Not security, but just other people that I was working with.
And how was it?
that different. It's just fucking wild.
Bro, you can't,
It's
bro,
a little bit different.
You know you can't compare that to London.
Yeah, this is what I think.
Bro, you know you can't compare that to London. Are you okay?
Well, initially, but honestly, again, because I've grown up with I'm free to travel anywhere and everywhere, I was taking in a lot of it. Like, for example, man, walking up the hills, there was a small football pitch where this kid was playing with it was just scrunched up piece of plastic basically, but it was a baller.
Oh yeah,
it must have been about Jordan size, bro.
Jesus, that's mad.
And I know for a fact that if that guy doesn't make it in football, which he quite clearly can already, he's gonna be fucked. Or he'll be lost out here because honestly, it's like a fucking little shack jungle.
Oh, right.
Just like hill upon hill of layer, and
that's
bits tucked around here.
What's the thing they think when tourists come through their parts? Like,
okay, well, we had one bit where we had one guy with us called Dan, right, who was really keen to. He would like go and recce the place before everyone. He's the real wanderer, the real adventurer, right? No fear, tiny little white guy as well with the camera on his back, so he looks bait.
Legend,
but yeah, no fear whatsoever. He's found this place that he wants us to eat at, right? And it is quite high up. And to do that, we've got to go through places where you're supposed to have permission. But this place is nice. When we got up there, it's quite like cheaply put together, but it's really nice. Except that there's one guy who just came and sat down about 2 seconds after us, just slapped his gun on the table.
For fuck's sake. And said what?
Didn't say anything, he was just looking. Which is just even more uncomfortable.
Oh, them ones.
No, but in general, man, you know, these places, the reason that I was going to most of these places is for football initially. Maybe not New York. That I was traveling for with
Russia.
Her. But places like Russia, I'm going to for football.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the time, there's a clean sweep of these places before
people come out.
Come out.
Yeah.
Everyone's told.
Yeah.
Be on your best behaviour.
Otherwise,
you will go missing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You and your loved ones.
Wait, who's told?
Listen, in Russia especially,
I
met this guy who basically we'd booked this place that ended up not being what we quite thought it was.
Okay.
I.e., the producer had seen the pictures on the internet and he thought, oh yeah, that looks all right. We turned up and it looked like a prison.
Oh.
Right.
Wow. Surely they got to do better research than that.
While he was trying to sort out where we were actually supposed to be staying, because he couldn't believe that this was the right place, right?
Someone's getting sacked.
This other guy came out of the flats and he wanted to talk to me. And obviously he doesn't speak a word of English. I don't speak a word of Russian. I ended up getting the phone out, Google Translate.
Yeah.
Right? If you speak into that, it will translate roughly.
Yeah.
And we got a little thing going on.
Okay.
He was super cool.
Yeah, calm.
He invited me up for a drink into his place.
Oh, shit.
And
yeah.
Yeah, that's what my producer was like, what are you talking about? We're not going up there.
That's too far, yeah.
We don't need to do that.
Yeah.
I was like, look, this guy's being super nice.
Oh,
let's go for a little drink. I can't say no now.
Okay.
It would be rude for me to say no, basically. And me being me, like I've said, I'm not scared. We'll go up. Yeah, we'll go for a drink. As we're going up, or at least as we get in, and it is like, imagine like your typical grey picture of Russia, brutalist architecture. There is graffiti and blood handprints on the walls. It's just that kind of place. Yeah?
Not very pleasant then.
We get in the lift and the producer actually says, listen mate, I can't do this, sorry, I'm gone. He just runs out. Yeah, he runs out. He left me in the lift with his don.
Smart don.
Right? I've gone up into this guy's yard and I kid you not, right? The whole place was wild. It was like, wow, this is how people are living. You know, it was poverty basically. Dirty curtains and broken doors and just like because he'd invited me up for a drink. But look, it was calm.
I thought it was like a mansion or something.
No. He was just the don and he was trying to be nice. And to be honest, he'd given me a scarf of his football club.
Oh, that's a big gesture. That's a big gesture.
That was why I was like, do you know what? I can't not go for a drink.
So when you went up, did anything happen?
I've walked into the room where we're going to have the drink.
Yeah.
He said, sit down. I sat down. He's left the room, right? Now, look, you got to remember, this is all happening with either Google Translate or at this point, we're not even doing that. We're just sort of communicating. Somehow, right? He's not got a clue. I've not got a clue, but we're here. Yeah. He's gone to get me a drink. And now I'm looking around the room. I'm taking it in. and I've looked in the corner and done a double take as I see, you know, in Gladiator, right? You know, when they're fighting each other, the weapon, it's like a nunchuck, but it's got a ball with spikes on it. You know that one?
Yeah.
He's got one of them in the corner, right? And I'm thinking, that's not an ornament. that's there in case anything pops off. Anyway, look, long story short, he was cool. What he explained to me though
I
was,
thought you were going to say last minute, he comes
No.
out.
I died. I'm a spirit. Right now.
He comes out with an 8-inch knife. And he's like,
he was cool.
okay,
He come
right,
back, we had a drink,
what we
had a
said.
chat, and his brother, it turns out, worked in sort of the police force,
Okay.
but he was sort of an enforcer. And part of his job had been, prior to the World Cup, Putin said to them, go and knock on everyone's door and tell everyone who's got a criminal record especially, if there's anything from you over the next month, you will be going missing.
Right.
And as a result, everyone was on their best behaviour.
So that's why it was karma for like you guys flying out there.
That's why he was absolutely calm. And I got the producer to come up in the end.
Okay. So
I
did
said,
you
listen, this is ridiculous. Yeah? He's got drinks, blah, blah, blah. We're going to just respectfully just have one drink and then go. The other thing was, that is something you need. He needed to experience that. You know, the fucking fucked up thing is, on the way back from that trip, he cried his heart out.
Why?
And said, thank you so much for doing that.
That's quite sick, yeah.
Thank you so much. I've never experienced anything like that. I would never have put myself in that situation. And as a result, I would never have taken his perspective on everything in, which we did while we were there. Asking him about, like, you know, what is it usually like here?
Yeah.
What's he done to change it? Have you got anything out of this?
Yeah.
You know, are you going to benefit? Is the community benefiting? Blah, blah, blah.
What
blah,
city
blah.
was that? Was it Moscow?
Yeah.
So when you went out there, did you ask loads of questions to your like production team and a lot that, and then people that sent you out?
Sorry, no. That was in a place called Samira. Actually.
Samira.
Yeah,
Where's
was in a place
Samira? In proximity to Moscow.
It's quite far away.
Okay.
It's quite far away.
So but before you flew out, did you double check with the team that was sending you out? Were you like, look, we need guarantees we need assurances that our life isn't going to be at jeopardy?
I'll be honest, I was basically getting danger money from the job that I was doing for TalkSport.
Wow,
so
that's mad.
They paid extra
just
as a
in
result
case.
of
Wow.
You just send you out
Okay.
there.
Your life.
Yeah.
They were just like, go
For
to
your life.
Russia. No, but it's
It's extra for your life.
That's
I mean,
mad. But it makes sense
you
why.
do
Yeah.
security checks and blah, 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 and they take you through things, but
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
you're just hoping
I
you
still
don't
rate. I rate you for doing it because I remember at the time thinking, "There's not a chance I'm ever going to Russia."
I'm never going to Russia.
Do you see it? I'm like,
why is that though? Why is that?
because of the reputation,
I can't be
bro.
arsed,
No,
mate.
it's-
No, but is that a
he's
racism thing? That's
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like the Russians really want me there, just out and about. Do you mean?
But it could be a
bursting bottles of
misconception.
Spade
It could
and-
be.
do you mean-
It could be something like he's proven that it is possible though.
Yeah,
see
but
it?
I'm just not on it. Going to another country via plane can be long. I don't want to waste my time somewhere where it's not in my top few places to be at. So I'm never going to be there.
Do you know?
I understand that, and prioritizing your travel is important in life.
Yeah.
However, you know, the same with everything. Like, not all British people are fucking running around
Exactly.
with their
Yeah.
fucking fat bellies and tattoos out,
Yeah.
and
But-
you know, eating fry-ups in Magaluf. Right? That's a lot of English people, but it's
not everyone,
everybody.
and that's what I remember. Do you know what? So do you have any friends, or do you know any people that are Russian?
No.
Do you have
Russians that I've
anyone
met in London?
Yeah.
Great people, lovely people. I'm saying the country of Russia and the governments and the powers and the underworld.
You can say that about
they're
the
not
UK though,
on-
bro.
They're not really on it. They're not on.
On what?
Like,
On what?
Donnie's coming through
Oh.
to Russia. They're not on any, like, you're getting spied on, watched, but it's like, that's not a holiday. I'd rather just be chilled, like, just allow me anyway. If
I
you
think,
don't really want
yeah.
me here, that's calm.
Slightly, I
don't
think,
really want to
bro-
be. Why do you want to turn your holiday into like a march? Do you
Yeah.
mean like just? If you don't want me here, yes, I'll go Barbados.
I will say one thing. I will say one thing, Trax. I think that's British people in general, though. I think any British person that goes to Russia is going to get watched. Like everyone knows. Like,
Would you go to North Korea, you two?
no, I'm all right. as
I'd
well.
actually love to. Yeah, I'd love
Would
to.
you? You'd love
Love
to.
to.
I'm not on
Really?
it anytime
Yeah.
soon.
Genuinely, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what fascinates me, right? Is those places that are undiscovered. It's almost like, you know, the one where there's that tribe and they have like they put skulls of people to put people off coming
Within
through.
Korea?
Is it in Papua New Guinea?
I don't know. But yeah, I know what you mean.
They like
It sounds like
so
Papua
one of the
New Guinea.
last places on earth where they practice cannibalism.
Wow.
Like if you come through, like the G checks we're talking about, bro, you will be eaten alive.
It's mad.
Like
That's
those
mad,
type of
yeah.
places. I'd love to go to a place like that.
What?
Obviously, if I could come out alive. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not looking to get eaten alive.
That's no one's really seen much of that, or not many people have experienced that. I'm into that.
I hear you. Me personally, I'm all right, but I get where you're coming
Have you
from.
man heard that there are demons in water?
Oh, you're smoking the fucking rocks. What are you talking about? I hope you've enjoyed this episode.
He's a lost soul.
It's good to be back. Listen, we're going to be back next week, same time, same place. Hopefully, Ironik will be joining us. Wish him well in the comments down below, and let us know any comments, questions, or topics that you'd like us to discuss on the next episode. Don't forget, you can, of course, email us forthepeoplepodcast@gmail.com. Subscribe to the channel and turn your notification bell on, because there will be random uploads happening at random times. There's also exclusive audio available on all podcasting platforms. Make sure you go and subscribe, or you are missing out on episodes that don't make it to YouTube. But for now, we've been
for the pig. Let's go.